What up? What up? What up? Let's do it like that. I gotta turn down the rotation. What's up, Howard Martinez, Alfred Marquez, West from the West. Let's see who all gets up in this motherfucker, man. We got one person up in here chilling.
I see two.
Yeah, there's two on there, but they already left.
Yours just go. I barely got your notification right now.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it how we live it. Hey, what about this shirt though, Dubs? This motherfucker's dope. Look. Whose house is that?
I don't know. Crooks and Castles?
Do you know whose fucking house that is?
No. He never invited me. He never invited me.
You see it?
Oh, Escobar?
Pablo Escobar's house.
Oh, okay. Well, what about that shirt? What about? Wait, I'm over here moving my phone. What about that shirt right there? Huh?
There you go. Shit, right there.
Whoa.
Let's go, guys. What's up? Cop deceased in Porterville, man. That sucks.
Hey, what's up,
really
Sebastian?
Sucks, man. Likes. Wow, you're so amazing. What's up, Christian? Fat TV. Sam Romero's in the house, man. Let's go, man. What's up, Dubs and Gunner from Glendale? Enjoy you guys every Thursday. Thank you, Kenneth.
Damn, Kenneth Perez in Glendale? I'm surprised you're not Armenian, big dog.
Let me switch my profile, Mr. Armor Guyan. Killa, what's cracking? Hey, Killa, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. That is the best quality I've seen on a sweater, period. T Stacks. Luisa Bala, I am. Ooh-wee. Damn, you're Cornholio? Was good. Toronto, Canada in the motherfucking house. Godchild. Hey, how you doing? Big Shane. What's up, brother? Tomorrow's Friday. Hell yeah. So just so you guys know, we got the Northern Cali Sureño in the motherfucking house. What's up, brother, man? No, we're not going to do no jams today. Jams tomorrow. We do jams Friday, Saturday, and possibly Sunday if we're on live. But tonight, man, I wanted to discuss something. Dubs actually did a video today, man. He did a video on Afroman. This brother Afroman, man, respects to Afroman, but man, I don't think the respect is mutual. You know what I mean, Dubs?
Mm-hmm.
It seems like ever since Lefty Gunplay has won a Grammy, all these motherfuckers are sliding up out of under the rocks, man, to hate on him of every ethnicity. And just to give a little clecha to Afroman, he said, "Man, race, we're all from the human race, right? Last I heard." There's different ethnicities within the human race, but we're all one race, man. We're all one people. You know, God created Adam and Eve, and everyone else came from that. We're all from the same tree, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't get it. I don't think I ever seen Gunner without a cap.
Hey, did you see what Killa said? He said, "I appreciate that my wife gets down." Absolutely.
Absolutely, brother.
That's the family.
She gets down, homie.
That's the family that makes my merch.
Yes, she gets down, bro. I might have to give me one of those sweaters right there.
I gotta take care of that if you're gonna get it.
Big Smart says Swifty pulling up to Hood Stocks, good move. It sure beats fucking going to no jumper.
I think so.
You know,
for several reasons
tomorrow.
For several reasons, most of which I wouldn't talk about. I think that's a good look.
We'll call my primo right now. Because I watch. Let's call my primo right now. You guys want to call Ricky? This fucker better answer me this time. He don't be answering, man. I don't know what's wrong with him, man. That motherfucker sure could say, "Cash at me $30 though, huh?"
Hey, Cerote Ticas is funny.
Wait up, man. I'm gonna call fucking watch. He don't want to answer me. I'll call fucking his old lady. I'll call Sheila. Watch. I don't give a fuck. Wait up. Is that the other number? Can't call that no. Oh, that is their number. Let me see. I'm telling him.
No, JBZ, I don't believe that. He's racist because he's racist, not because of who he supports. Trump isn't a racist. Trump was never racist when he was a Democrat the majority of his life and was never racist until he became a Republican. Then all of a sudden he was a racist. But if you look at his history, you look at all the rappers, you look at all the awards he got, you look at who he supported, who he paid. Jesse Jackson, he paid a lot of money for his presidential campaign. He was never racist. It's a lie that the mainstream media is trying to paint him with. No, Afroman, if he's racist, I don't know that he is, but if he is, it's because of himself, his feelings.
Yeah, that's internal, man. Most people that feel some type of way about other people, that's an internal thing for them.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give Afroman a way out. That's what he believes.
Yeah, no, that's him. That's all him, man. That he doesn't speak for everybody, but that's him, most definitely.
Yes. Hey, Hugh donated. He made it mandatory that all historically black universities and colleges get all that money that they never got under any other president.
He kept it, Dubs. He kept them alive because they were about to shut them all down.
No, he made it mandatory that they get millions every year that no other president was giving.
Yep.
The homie's funny, eh?
Yeah, True Lies. You know. I mean, one thing I definitely respect Lucky, man, and how he pushes and how he respects and treats everyone. So definitely, he's not going to bring anyone to his platform that he believes could get him in question. So, that's Swifty's business, and if Swifty chooses to put whatever out there he puts out there, that's on him. But more power to him, man. I support Swifty's music, and I support fucking Lucky's podcast, and that's a fact.
Lucky may feel a certain way about Gunner Night, but he has enough. But he has enough glitch to he don't air it out.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Like the only one that keeps it real.
Facts. I respect that.
Yep. That's why I respect his podcast, and it's not just because he doesn't.
I'm gonna take a piss.
Air shit out. It's just because I mean he's unbiased and he puts out good content.
He says it how he feels it, straight up. He ain't sugarcoating shit.
That's the type of person I am, man. We got to say what's on our mind. Northern Cali Super Rangers is personally I can't stand. So I get it, bro. Some people can't. Like I said, man. As a person, I've never met him. I've never been in like had a conversation like that, right? So, but as far as his music. He could rap, bro. Street Stories International. What's happening with it? How you doing? Shout out Street Stories International. What's good with you? I seen that you put in the comments, man, if I'm going to do something on the Pooh Shiesty Gucci Man incident. I definitely am, bro. I'm just waiting for things to air out and to see what's really going on. I mean, I don't fuck with that dude Flacco, and any information that he puts out is boo-boo, right? But I'll definitely do something. Shout out to Long Beach. What's up, Yokyar? Hey, what's up, Desiree? How you doing, girl? What's up with you? I see you. Exactly, Flacco. You know what it is. Mike DC, what's up, though? Shout out to everyone that's in here, man. We appreciate you guys. What's happening with it? Elver, what's up? Fresno Califas in the house. Shout out to Fresno. We're doing it how we do it, man. We appreciate everyone that's in here. Shout out to those that support, and to those that don't support, a big shout out to you, too, because you help. What's up with Sakura? What's up, Hazmat Husky? Gritty Films. What's goody? Two Shoes. What's happening? God's Child. Your thoughts on the Tulare County Sheriff Deputy that was killed in Porterville? I've been hearing about that. I was on the other platform and people were saying that. I haven't looked into it yet. So I can't have a thought. Anytime a law enforcement officer loses their life, it's unfortunate. He has a family. He has anytime anyone loses their life, but a law enforcement officer for the most part is there to protect and serve the community, man. So when we lose one, it sucks because our tax-paying money is what pays them to train and all that. So it's like money down the drain. May we see your tat on your head? It's right there. You want to see where I got shot on my head too? That's right there. But yeah.
And I'm sure, look, my bad. I pissed like a grown-ass man. My bad. Sorry I was gone so long. But one last thing for me about Hoodstocks. I want you guys to remember and pay attention to this. He had a legend on his podcast, and the legend's mother. That's a stamp of approval nobody else has.
That's facts.
That goes a very long way. Shit.
What's up, Donnie? Tiffany, how you doing? Gunner and Dubs, what's good with it? Oos, what up, Oos? The bullet says sorry to Gunner's head, man. I got blessed that I'm still here. Dark Nug says Shane, you see the hospice scandal in LA, $267 million so far. I seen that, man. You know, we could thank our governor for that. Well, I don't live in California, but still I'm from California. What does your shirt say, Gunner? It says it's actually right. It's a house.
Hey, that's right, Killer.
La Casa de los Banditos. The Banditos. So it's the house of Pablo Escobar. It's his home. What's up, Bridget? I seen that. Did you see that, Dubs, on the internet? That employee that was disgruntled, he went and lit the toilet paper on fire in the warehouse, burned that shit down.
Wow, what an idiot, man.
Hey,
what was he disgruntled over?
They weren't paying him enough, he said.
So
don't take the fucking job.
So now he's got an R on his jacket because that's arson is an R, no?
It's a bad charge. Arson is not a good charge. People don't like it. I mean, it's not like
moron,
whack you, but it's not a good charge.
No, it's not. You're not gonna get whacked over that. But still, like, so you lost your job. Go and get another one, you dumb fuck.
He didn't even lose his job, Dubs. He was still employed. He just said they ain't paying us enough, so I'm gonna burn this up. Well, you definitely ain't getting paid now. You ain't getting paid.
Hey, even if he would have got away with it, what was he gonna do? Show up to work the next day like an idiot?
Hey, so guess what? Now he's gonna go make 11 cents an hour being a porter.
No, and I know. See, a lot of people throw around the pay numbers. Most dudes in the chow hall, wherever you work, don't even have a pay number. There's only a certain amount of pay numbers that are available. This motherfucker's gonna first of all, so here in the state in California, you're gonna be A2B, which we call A2 bum. You're gonna be A2B for about 2 or 3 years.
Before you get your A1A status,
you're gonna go to the fucking oil in them 2 or 3 years waiting around for a fucking job. If you get lucky enough to get a fucking job, you're gonna work for nothing, you dumb fuck.
Let me tell you, most guys that are in their function doing their thing, they never hit A1A. They stay on C status or fucking A2B. They stay on C status or A2B. A1A is a privilege, and that's when you could possibly get a pay number. But even then, there's so many people, and there's a short amount of jobs. It's hard to get a pay number. It's hard. You got to be in that motherfucker for years.
Look, you could work in the chow hall, right? And there's I don't remember, like 16 dudes on the crew. I think something like 16 dudes on the crew for the chow hall. There's only like 8 pay numbers. Everybody else
just the main cooks and shit.
Oh, the cooks get plush 32 cents an hour.
That's a big 32 cents an hour. Hey, and all the fucking burritos you can make if there's any meat left. Hey, Cecilia, happy birthday to a big shout out to your grandson, John Blanco. Hey, big shout out, John Blanco. What's up, Ivan? Talking about arson. Did you hear about the case of Westside Turlock Gunner 5 days ago? This Vato and his family house on fire. I seen that, man. You know, I've been working on a lot of content behind the scenes that I want to do, and that was one that I seen.
That's right, Chubb Life,
man. Ambulance, firefighter, cops, everything. You know, I respect law enforcement, man. I'm not gonna encourage nor am I gonna assist law enforcement because that's not my job. But I gotta respect what they do for the communities. You know,
absolutely.
And there's assholes just like there's asshole gangbangers too, right? There's assholes in life,
humans.
But I don't hate everybody because of the assholes. You know.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Lexi
in the building. Bridget says, Gunner, I just had a birthday. Hey, happy birthday.
April 4th. Happy birthday.
Damn, that's crazy. True Lies, man. At the Loud New Year's. You know what? Hey, look, we have a big Hmong New Year's that happens every year at the Merced Fairgrounds, right? I'm gonna tell you right now, we got invited one time, so we slid through there. That wasn't really our thing. And I'm gonna tell you right now, them Asians ain't playing, bro. Them Laotians, the Laos, the Hmong, all that. Shh, they get off where they're mad at. It's a dangerous situation over there.
They love us. They show us.
No, there's no many counters, but I'm saying them getting off on each other, Dubs. You can get.
No, yeah. Hey, Holmes, look, let me tell you something. Asians, everybody has always known. You might have a 22, motherfucker. They got a tank. They had the most artillery. Asians always have the hookup to the best guns.
Always.
Always.
And you know why that is up in Frisco. Marcos.
Not even
What's
Frisco.
boys getting active in Merced. That's right. Shit, they've always been getting active.
Any port, the Asians got it locked.
Yeah, Marco says Subway Winton boys getting active in Merced. Shit, Winton's always been known to do their thing, bro. It's a back and forth thing, man. Unfortunately, it's Mexican killing Mexican. It sucks, really, to tell you the truth.
He said a tank. I was over exaggerating, but no lie, you fuck with the Asians, Holmes. They have more guns, bigger guns, like
than everybody. Let me tell you. Let me tell you something, guys. This is the facts and the truth. I told a story a long time ago. My homeboy fucking he had burnt them for a ball, right? For an 8-ball. And the only reason that shit didn't pop off the way it popped off was because Shorty from MOD, I was locked up with him in juvenile hall. This was way when I was young, before I went to YNL, all that. And no, this was after. But we were in Y before I went to Y in juvenile hall, but after, when I was 18, I was out. We're partying in front of my homeboy Chila's house. We had a half a keg, bunch of chicks, everyone's chilling. And the homeboy Aldo comes through, right, on a bike, looking all sweaty and tweaked out. I'm like, what's wrong with you, fool? He's like, oh, fool, they're coming to get me. You got to hide me. So we're like dug down. We had the porch had like a thing. Asians pulled up 2 mini trucks. Remember back in the days, the Asians had all the Beamers and the mini trucks, right, Dubs? Mm-hmm. They pulled up in a mini truck with one of those fucking cabs on the back, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I see Shorty jump off. He has a little 357. I see him. I walk out there like, what's up, Shorty? He's like, oh, what's up? Hug, everything. That was my boy in juvenile hall. What's up? He's like, where's Aldo, bro? He burnt us, whatever. He took some shit and just bounced. And I was like, oh, bro, you can't do nothing. That's the homie, man. He was like, you guys got to deal with it or pay me. So I told my boy, hey, we got to gather the money. We got to pay these guys, right? Yeah. They were strapped up crazy, Dubs. Let me tell you, they popped the top off that motherfucking thing. And I don't know what it was, but it was an Asian with a machine gun like that. One of those. I said, oh, hell nah. Like, they were not playing, bro. They were going to kill everything. Luckily, we paid them. Everything was love, and it was good, and they left, right? And then we slapped the shit up out of Aldo, and then that was it. He was the homie. We couldn't give him the boot, but still, like, they don't play. Asians do not fucking play. The Afroman dissed the Raza. He didn't diss all the Raza. He dissed Lefty Gunplay. But some of the things he said was targeted towards the Raza. Like, I didn't like the La Bamba comment. Why do they always say La Bamba?
Yes. No. When they say La Bamba or Mariachi, they're talking about all Raza.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's all. Like, that's the only song we have. And then he went as far as saying that a brother wrote that song. Like, damn, we don't even got that. Can we? Don't eat a taco then, Afroman. You better never eat a taco.
You better never eat no Mexican food, Afroman. You fucker.
Hey, Luceño, American and proud. Hey, yes, Asians are quiet, but they get off where they're mad at. I grew up in an area with a lot of Asians. So
I told Gunner, so where I'm from, there's not a lot of Asians. So my first experience with them was in the California Youth Authority. And I remember when we got there, when we got to not SRCC, when we got to Paso, they had us in rows, right? Mm-hmm. And I don't remember what the Judas were asking us, but they were asking us like, where are you from or whatever. Hey, the only ones that would not talk were the fucking Chinos. The Asians, quite.
They don't talk.
And I remember thinking, these motherfuckers ain't saying shit.
Dubs, I don't know if I don't know the Asians you're around, but I was around. So the MODs, they were crazy. They were like rocker type motherfuckers. They had like the spiky hair with the mullet in the back. These Asians were different, right? So one of the biggest Hmong gangs, period, on earth started in Merced. It's called MOD, right? The Menace of Destruction, Masters of Destruction. Let me tell you, them dudes right there, we made it a point to be cool with them. Them motherfuckers were different. They're still in Merced thick, man. But MOD and True Blue and Merced, Easy Money knows. Easy Money knows. I ain't playing. True Blue, we used to beef with True Blue because True Blue kicked it with A-Town. So we used to go at it with True Blue a little bit. There wasn't too many of them. But MOD was in Merced. That's where it started, bro. That's, I know the founding fathers. I was in Nellis with one of them, Booger. That was my boy right there, right? That fool used to get off on anybody that disrespected me because he was like, I'm from Merced too. If you disrespect the homie, you're disrespecting me. Mm-hmm. Booger was with the shit. He was from MOD, my boy right there. And later on in life, I ran into him in the county jail, and he was the only Asian ever, Dubs. He got put on the northern block, which was all active Norteños, and then he got put on there because his crime, he was a northerner, so they just put him on there. And we gave him an opportunity, like, bro, you could leave if you want. We're not rolling you up, nothing. Just like, if you don't want to function here, you can leave. You know what I mean? Go to the integrated part. He was like, no, I'm staying right here. We said, well, if you stay here, you got to function. Like, you got to work out. What you got to do? All that. That motherfucker's like, I'm staying right here. He was down, man.
Hey, CYA Baby says, Dubs, when were you in Paso? So I got busted in 89. I had a trial. I hit Paso in the very beginning, February of 90. And then I got kicked out of Paso in May of 92, and I got sent to TS, and then I paroled from TS. I had a 5'8" number.
Yeah, Dubs is late 80s, man. That's them 5'9s, 5'8s, 5'9s. I'm a 6'5", so
I would have had a 5'7", but I had to fight my trial. I had an attempted murder trial I was fighting.
Yeah,
and then
so
I beat that. Then I got sent in 90.
What's up, Adrian?
Jesus says, I've never seen anyone in real life who listens to Lefty Gunplay.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't listen to him consistently, but I respect the fact he made it.
I think there's youngsters that do. It's not look, let me tell you, Jesus, I'm gonna tell you this. I've never listened to what are the fucking Capone and all these. I never look at when I was in the joint, never ever did anybody. It was Tupac, then later it was 50 Cent, it was Snoop Dogg, it was Death Row, it was Jeezy.
Yeah, like,
nobody in the joint was ever bumping fucking this rap that the raza does. That's a fact. I'm not gonna deny it, right?
That's 100%.
But getting out of prison, hey, what's up, Cheeks? Hey, Conejo is a bad motherfucker. I'll tell you that.
Oh, Conejo's a bad motherfucker. Conejo is the best Southern California rapper, period, to me. I like Spanx too. I like Spanx. I like Night Owl, you know. And there's some of these youngsters that go, man. Hey, Swifty, I don't care what you guys say about Swifty, who hates him for whatever, his big mouth or whatever, but Swifty could rap. Swifty could rap. No one could deny that. Chito could rap too. Huh? Chito could rap.
You know what? I don't really like Chito because I feel like all of his raps sound the same.
Well, his new shit, like his old shit, is better. I don't know what happened to him.
Hey, but look, Swifty can rap anybody's flow.
He's dope. He's dope. He's talented.
Yeah.
He's a very talented individual. I know he has a big mouth. I know he fucks up, man. He's young.
He's young though. He's young and his stupid haircut.
Yeah. You know what? Little Demon from Pico? I never heard of him. Baldacci goes too. Baldacci has it. Young Dopey has it as well. Young Dopey, Baldacci, Conejo, and if you notice, look, let me say right there, Young Dopey, Baldacci, and
Dopey,
Conejo. You want to notice three things about them guys? They're never in the fucking drama. You notice that?
You know what? Hey, look, there's another one. He's very low profile. Any Means from 18.
Any Means is dope. From 18, he's dope.
I almost forgot. Shout out to Any Means. That dude has some hits. And hey, that vato is a straight lyricist.
He can rap, Dubs.
Any Means is no joke.
Actually, and there's another southerner that can rap.
I interviewed
him in Seattle.
Oh yeah, I interviewed Any Means a while back.
Yes, Any Means can rap. He's dope, but a fucking payaso from Seattle. Peso's got it for the youngsters. Peso's got it. Misfit Soto. I don't think he's. I think he's a. I don't think he's a southerner. I don't know. I might be wrong. I think he's a resident.
Okay, now hold on. JBZ says regarding the narrative of you saying, Dubs, that nobody was bumping Mr. Capone, Naida, all that was only Tupac. Well, there's a narrative. Not even Raza likes their own. No, see, you're making it racial. Good music is gonna come through no matter who does it. Yeah, they didn't make music that I liked. It wasn't because they were Mexican. It was because Misfit Soto gets down too. You're right, Alfred.
No, Misfit he does
get down. No, there's
a shadow.
But in there, look at you guys got to understand. We didn't know about these vatos in there. But so hearing these vatos, I wouldn't have listened to like Capone and all that. To me, maybe Jaina and Vato and Loco. I don't want to hear that, Holmes. You know what I mean?
I think it all just comes down to preference, right? It all comes down to preference. There's some vatos that are like, yeah, I'm gonna listen to that because I think I have to listen to that. No, you don't have to listen to shit, bro. Me myself, uh, rap is last on my list, bro. I'd rather listen to fucking rock and fucking and oldies and R&B and funk, right? Me myself. Rap is at the very end of my list. I'm not saying rap isn't good, but it's just at the end of my list. That's my preference. I'll bump some fucking R&B, 90s R&B, Jodeci and all that every time over every rapper, over Tupac, over DMX. Throw me some Jodeci and I'm fucking with it, right? Some Earth, Wind and Fire, some Bar-Kays, some Stevie Wonder, some Marvin Gaye. To me, because I grew up with two parents that were DJs, and that's what I grew up with, so that's what I know, right? I like rap, and there's sometimes I get in my mood for it, but at the end of the day, I'm definitely not bumping no Afroman because I got high. Because I got high, I didn't get high. I'm not high.
Stupid
So
ass
I'm good.
song. Stupid ass song. How dare he talk about Lefty Gunplay? Lefty Gunplay is not a good rapper, but don't fuck it. Because I got high, because I got high, because I got high.
Yeah, motherfucker, I don't care if you're high. You're high talking about people. You know what I mean?
Stupid.
Says it's because rap music, let's be real, is mostly for teenagers mostly. Hey, but there was a time when I used to listen to rap when I was young. I liked MC Breed and I liked fucking Kid Frost and I was bumping Lighter Shade of Brown and that's what I was into because that was what we were doing. But as I got older and more mature, what I'm saying? It's SOS Band, it's Midnight Star, it's Daz Band, it's Earth, Wind and Fire for me. That's my preference. And I don't care if they're black, brown, white, green, pink, yellow. I never looked at it what the color were. It's just the music. Music's universal, right, Dubs? I think music
Absolutely.
and math are universal.
Music is for the soul. Period.
For the soul. Yes.
Period.
Now, Hazard from the IE goes, Goose. Hazard from the IE.
Hazard, he's from Ontario, right? That motherfucker gets down. Hey, look. Hold up. Yeah. Hold up. We're going to leave it up to you guys. We put ones in the chat if this is what you want. And if Gunner wants, because Gunner's old grouch. At 30 minutes, we have 2.5 minutes about. If you guys want us to restart with music, we'll do that. Or we could just end it. I ain't tripping.
Egyptian lover. Magic knows what it is, man. I did, Rodrigo. I'm going to look into it tonight, man, after we're done here on the lives and
we'll do another half hour.
And see what I'm going to do. I'm from Jalisco and grew up in the Bay Area. And before I hit prison, I would call myself a Sureño. I've never met like the South Sider term. Now I get it though. Yeah, Northern California, you get it. I'm sure you get it, bro. And when me and Dubs talk about it, and we very, very rarely talk about it, bro. There's just a difference. I'll keep it real, bro. The Sureño term that to me is earned in prison. From what I know. And believe me, I made it a point to know.
White Russian, how you doing? I feel like you haven't been in here for a while. JBZ again. I mean, it almost feels that way, Dubs. I mean, we can't get mad when brothers clown and say Mexicans can't rap. No, you can't. Because we prove it when no disrespect, but when you rather have black rap. See, you're stuck on black and Mexican.
Rap is rap.
Wait. How come Eminem isn't white rap? How come Stupid Young isn't Asian rap? Why the fuck is it Mexican rap or Chicano rap when it comes to us? That's how stupid our people are, man. We always put ourselves in a fucking box. Eminem didn't say, hey, I'm white rap. Stupid Young didn't say I'm Asian rap.
Easy money. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Music is music. Why are people putting people in a box?
Yeah, there's no such to me. Chicano rap. Fuck Chicano rap. I like fucking rap, period. You left some white singers out. Gun, Michael McDonald, Kenny Loggins, Hall & Oates. Bro, believe me, George P, let me tell you something, bro. If you know me, I don't leave none of them out.
We just played all them on TikTok the other day.
Bro, I don't never leave the white singers out, bro. I'm an advocate for, believe me, bro. I grew up with that. My mother was a DJ. My father was a DJ. We didn't see color in the house. We seen good music, right? And Hall & Oates was on rotation like a motherfucker. If I woke up, my mom was cleaning the pad and Hall & Oates was on, it was on until fucking we went to sleep. You know what I mean? No love for Vanilla. I fuck with Vanilla. He had one good jam.
Wait. Here's a new quote. by Afroman. Afroman says he had to move out of LA because there were too many Mexicans saying the N-word, and he says he couldn't kill them all, so he had to leave.
Damn. He wants to kill. He
didn't kill one though. Shut up. You didn't kill one. Just stop it.
Damn, what's wrong with that guy, man?
Fucking like shout out to the black and brown community, man. We don't need people like that trying to start bullshit.
Remember, that's one man's opinion, man, and he's not acting mannish right now. He's acting real simpish, right? He's trying to simp for sympathy, and that right here, that shit don't fly. Black, brown, white doesn't matter to me. Asian, Uso, everybody does their thing, man, and everyone respect. It gets respects. Cue balls. Oh, Hall and Oates. That's right.
Well, hopefully,
you're out of touch. I'm out of touch. Go ahead, Dubs.
Everybody knows that the most loyal fan base listen to Bun B. He says it's the raza. I hope all raza. I might do videos and push all raza. Do not support Afroman. If that's what he feels, don't support him. Period. And I've never done that to anybody. But since he wants to make all this racial shit, I mean, what are we gonna do? Still because I got high. Because I got man. That song's been
because played. I got high.
Don't go to his concerts. Fuck him. He doesn't like us. He already said it twice now today.
Damn, that dude doubled down on that shit. He didn't even say Lefty Gunplay. He said they're Mexicans saying the N-word. Look, man, I am gonna say this. I'm not an advocate for anybody saying the N-word, black or brown, because it's a derogatory term, and anyone that knows their history and knows history, it's not a good word to say, period. Right? And I'm speaking to the brothers, man. I've been sold up with a real brother, man, that was against that shit, against his own people saying it. He's talking about, motherfucker, I'm sharpening this knife for my own people, right? That say that shit. I said, oh shit.
You already know, hey, Farmero, they'll never do that. There's no money in that.
Yeah, it's crazy, huh? It's crazy. It is what it is, bro. At this point, it's just, whatever. I don't care what they say. I don't see it. Exactly, JTB. His opinion definitely is irrelevant, man. And it seems like he's just trying to create and cause division. He's trying to get on, right? And he sees, he thinks the Mexicans, he could victimize Mexicans, but you can't play the victim and victimize at the same time, bro. That shit don't work. Arthur says, I don't like when gente call each other fool. I've never been an advocate for that either. The full word, the bitch, the pong, any of that to me is like
this. Let me tell you this. He's right, because in the joint, you don't use that word. Unless you're very, very close with somebody and it's a personal conversation, you ain't using that word on the yard. Not the Southerners. You're gonna be told immediately, hey, Holmes, hey, don't get at me like that. Like, come on, Holmes, we're grown ass men. And I got into the bad habit. I got relaxed and I use that word out here. But yeah, in there, you ain't calling. Hey, what's up, fool? Like, you don't even know that, Vato.
Well, you guys remember what happened with the bulldog? The story with the bulldog Phantom. He actually killed his celly for calling him fool.
Mm-hmm. No,
right before his celly was going to parole.
No, look, and I told the story a long time ago. There was an older homie, rest in peace, from Dakota, right? And this dude he was a beast, right?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a beer.
And when I came in, I was using the word dog, right? And this Vato been doing time since the 70s, and I called this old ass dog, right? Hey, man, come on, dog. And he told me, hey, Holmes, let's spin a lap, eh? And we got on the track. And we went through the Bulldogs there. You go, see them Vatos? Those are dogs, eh? Do you think I'm one of them? I never used the word dog again in prison to anybody. There's certain words. Fool is one of them. Dog, you definitely ain't gonna use punk or bitch or none of that. Those are not playful words whatsoever in there at all. Hey, imagine what our playlist will sound like without Afroman. Wait, where'd you go? Oh, he isn't on our playlist. No, for real. Someone's like, who is this Vato trying to be relevant at this point? Fool, you made a hit, 20 years ago? Fool, you should have been trying to include raza. Because they probably would have bumped you.
I just don't get it.
No,
Man.
Ivan, way, that's another word. Chale. That word in there, you ain't calling people way.
Yeah, way is disrespectful.
Hey, let me tell you another thing. You guys don't know. Shushing some. Hey, if you tell somebody, hey, like shush, the fuck? Who the fuck you think you are shushing me? I've seen that happen in there. There were
Magic. He says, crazy how much stronger every word is in prison because you live on your word and you live on respect. Respect is pushed so hard to all people, right? That anything can be misconstrued as disrespect. But if you really think about it and break it down and sit back and really break the words down, they're all disrespectful. You know, so you just don't do it. And it becomes second nature. You just don't do it.
Hey, JTB. No, hey. I remember I was in C10 in the shoe. And me and we're in the shoe, we're in the cell. And my Sally was talking on the tier, and a homie upstairs shushed my Sally. When my Sally goes, hey, who said that right now? And the vato said, hey, it was me, Holmes. And when he came out for yard, my Sally goes, hey, come here, Holmes, come to my cell real quick. Hey, my Sally told him, hey, who the fuck are you shushing, Holmes? And he was like, oh, nah, I was just playing this. And my Sally told him, I will kill you, Holmes. I'll sell up with you. Who the fuck are you shushing? Oh, no, I was just playing. I was trying so hard not to laugh. He told him, I'll kill you, fool. Like, we could sell up. The fuck are you talking to? Yeah, there's a lot of things in prison, Holmes, that you're just not going to. That's why Gunner and I laugh at the verbiage that these haters, these trolls use. Like,
they didn't use that in prison.
It must feel so fucking good to be able to use those words against me and Gunner and other people because they couldn't use those words in real life, in person. You know what I mean? But we see it for what it is. It's clout. It's clout chasing. It's cowards trying to be men on the internet. It is what it is. They couldn't be men where men were at. So there'll be men over here where make-believe is at. No, you don't do that in there, 818. You don't interrupt nobody. Charlie, you can wait. Whatever you got to say, you can wait.
Luceno, yeah. No, I know about the res dogs and all that. I used to go to the Thule res all the time, bro. And you know, I function around a lot of Native Americans, man. I actually did time out of state where natives ran with Northerners. So
hey, this sleeve was started by a native. These three right here, these three faces were done by a native.
Down through the squad, man.
Over it after when I did all my shit.
Captain Crunch turn. What's up, Russell Bombshell? How you doing? I feel attacked, says my boy Gaming Rise. What's up with it, brother?
Why?
That's up to Dubs, man. If he wants to do it, we could do it. The Norteños in Santa Rosa.
I said at 30 minutes, fool. You went 8 minutes past already. It's up to you.
Okay, all right, guys. We're gonna restart, man. If you guys want, man, let's light this shit up, man, for my boy Dubs. Let's get up out of here. So, all right, we're gonna end this stream and we're gonna start out with some music. Let's go. Let's get 300, 400 people in this motherfucker. Let's go.